Hello guys, welcome to Captain Dorja's Armory. This is Captain Dorja, and we're on the 8.8 test server, and we're going to look at the 3002M here in a couple of minutes. Alright, Captain Dorja here, and we're test driving the VK3002M. We're with Rochi on the 8.8 test server, and we're in a Tier 7 battle. This is the first battle that I've played in this tank, and we're on good old Encounter Lakeville. So, quite a few Tier 7s. Lots, actually. Yeah. I found out about that service record thing the hard way. So, we're on a Lakeville Encounter, and we're going to test out this 3002M. Why on earth would you drive a stock Tiger on the test server? Why are people driving stock friggin' tanks on the test server? Why are people driving stock tanks on the test server? So this thing pretty much handles the way I would expect it to anyway. It's not super fast, but it ain't real slow either. I'm going to come up onto this zero road and just sort of try and pick off what I can, and then move in toward the church, probably. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I think it's nice that they're... Oh, that Hellcat. Oh, in the middle. I'm gonna try and snipe up this guy in the middle here. Let's see if we can get this. He's behind a rock right now. So, I mean, I don't think I'm going to have any effective shots on that guy. I'm thinking it's time for me to push in and go after that Hellcat. I'm going to kill this Hellcat.
Critical hit. Enemy armor is hit.
I'm going to look behind the church. Yeah, it's like a 3601. I just bounced a shot from a Tiger P. That's pretty cool. Oh! All their Tier 7s belong to me. Yeah, KV3 just slammed me.
Get going.
Yeah, KV3 put 2 into me.
We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through. We're done for. Everyone get out.
I couldn't damage that Churchill. He bounced all my shots. I think this tank will actually be pretty good, though. So yeah, you saw right there, I got pretty quiet once I was down to 80 health, because I was focusing on not dying. I'm a little sad that I was totally unable to damage the Churchill 7, but he's got 152mm armor and I have 150 pen, so not really surprising. Excuse me. Neither one of me or Rochi, neither one of us had a very good match that time. We both got some bad. Well, he got a big arty hit, and I took a detracking hit from a KV3, and he was able to fire again before I could repair my track. So I lost 760 hit points to him. Apparently, the guy who shot me, his name means furry penis, which is pretty funny. Yeah. Well, I think that's about it for this battle replay. I'll definitely get a couple more games in this thing. Hopefully not all Tier 8 matches. Just see if I can get a better opinion of it. Alrighty, we're loading into battle with the 3002M. Pretty typical test server matchmaker. Horrible for a Tier 6. The enemy team has one Tier 7, one Tier 6, and a Tier 6 arty. Everything else is Tier 8. And my team has one Tier 7, one Tier 6, and a Tier 6 arty. And everything else is Tier 8. So this is going to be basically the worst possible matchmaker this tank could ever get. And right away you can see here that we are on a swamp. This is the swamp map. It's been out of the game for a while now because basically in its original form it really sucked. So it'll be interesting to see a game on this map. I'm not entirely certain what I would be best suited to do in a Tier 6 medium. Well, I'm going to come over here. That's what I'm going to start by doing. And I'm going to drop into this river valley thingy. There's like a dry creek bed in the K-line. And I'm going to go into that and see if I can do something out of there. One thing I have to remember when I'm driving this tank is even though it looks like it, this tank is not a Panther. It looks so much like a Panther, it looks so much like my Panther M10, that when I drive this thing, I go, right, Panther, let's do this. And I keep thinking that I have like 1,200 health, and I have 840 health, like a boss. So I'm going to come down here, and mostly what I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to try and spot and screen. Okay, ran into the A43. That's probably about the best thing I could encounter. Like a noob, I missed. Okay, I bounced? What the hell? Okay, T-44's here. IS-3's coming. Time to get out of here. The hasty retreat must be beat. Oh, and he's got a T-34 coming up in support. Lost my engine. Lost half my health. Penned an IS-3, though. That was kind of refreshing. Unexpected, that was. We will not finish the Master Yoda line because it was not unfortunate. It was awesome. Oh, I tried to detrack him. I'm about to pay the price. Oh, good gracious me. Oh, that T-34 was so looking at me. That was retarded. I should have just hidden. I don't know if I'm really going to be able to get any good gameplay with this tank fighting all Tier 8s, but I will do my best. Alright, so we are in the 3002M, loaded into a standard battle on Lakeville, and again, test server matchmaker. I'm in a Tier 6. I'm cannon fodder for all the Tier 8s. The enemy team has a Tier 6 Scout, a Hellcat, and an E25. Everything else is Tier 8. My team's got a Chaffee, myself, and an A43. Everything else is Tier 8. So, yeah, we're going to see what we can do to help our team here, but not expecting miracles. I don't even know what I should do with myself, to be real honest with you. I think I'm going to try some real cautious middle scouting. And then inevitably probably die a horrible, horrible death. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Of course, it looks like this Object 416 is going out onto the middle, and so is this Chaffee. So probably not a lot of point in me coming out here as well, since both of those guys are sure to just spot everything before I can. Pretty much a guarantee, if you ask me. So whatever, we'll try it anyway. Oh man. Well, there are all the targets. Let's see if there's anything I can pin. Yeah, let's fire at the T-69, shall we?
Penetration.
Hello, holla.
Penetration.
Yeah, sniper damage.
Enemy armor is
Oh, whoa,
damaged.
I penned the IS-6. Dude, I feel like Tevye and Fiddler on the Roof. I need to start singing the Miracle Miracles song. That larva might be looking at me, so I'm gonna back up. Oh no, they're looking at those guys up there. Let's see, he's giving me juicy side shots. He traversed his hull right when I fired. See if we can hit his lower plate. I just missed him completely. Both larvas have angled against us. Well, they're not angled against me, but I'm loading an HE to try and finish off this larva. I'm gonna fire 2 HE rounds at him, and alright, he's still alive and kicking. Oh, he's moving. I did some HE damage to him. Come on. Dang it. Object 416 got him. Well, no surprise there, really. Alright, let's see if we can get some sneaky hits into the town. Boosh! Aw, no damage. I got all excited. Boosh! Oh! Who the heck is shooting at me? Oh, they hit me like right in the hull. That's not cool at all. So I'm obviously spotted. See if I can hit that 416. Yeah, suck it. He's gonna kill me. Yep. I'm never gonna get away if I try to run, so I'm not gonna try to run. I'm just gonna do as much damage as I can before I die. Bang, 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 bang. So you can see the weak armor of that tank. I mean, I'm sniping him up with standard AP, 150 pen, from like a couple hundred meters away, just pumping out damage onto him. Yeah, you know, I doubt I could have done a lot more in this match, to be real honest, and I didn't do hardly anything. So let's pop back to the garage, and we'll see if we can get some other action in here. So yeah, I mean, that's the 3002M in action. I think really this tank will be alright. Just kind of general middle of the road tier 6. It's hard to get. Tier 6 is an incredibly bad tier to be playing on the test server because tier 8s are just so much, they're just so overwhelmingly more powerful than a tier 6, and when you play a tier 6 on the test server, you end up fighting almost all tier 8s, so really you can't really do hardly anything. It's really hard to get good gameplay, and you know, as you just saw, nothing spectacular in any of those matches. But I think this tank really will actually have what it needs to compete in tier 6, tier 7 environments. You know, you have the L70 gun is kind of, people turn up their nose at it, but on a tier 6, that's a perfectly viable gun. It's actually better than some of the other tier 6 guns out there, so you have a pretty good gun. You actually have reasonable armor for a tier 6 medium tank. If you get into a fight with a tier 5, or if you get to stomp up some tier 4s, you can angle this thing frontally. You know, it might actually do pretty well, and it's reasonably quick. You're not a sprinter like a Cromwell or anything like that, but you have decent mobility. So I really don't think there's that much about this tank that's particularly special. But with that said, I think it should be fairly fun, and generally a good. I would say it's a good addition, and it's nice to see a prototype Panther that I don't think is going to be really awful. So yeah, that's good. Anyway, until next time, guys. This is Captain Dorja, Captain Dorja's Armory, and just remember, you can never have enough big guns.